Okay, so this video just kind of shows that you don't really understand the argument.
You got flamed by your entire comment section because you tried to talk about something that you simply didn't do any research on. You heard a popular talking point and you took it and you ran with it. So let's actually look at the facts of what's happening with DEI and when it comes to hiring pilots. So no, they are not lowering the standards. So first, let's look at the business perspective. No billion-dollar business is going to lower their standards in order to meet a DEI initiative that could cost them getting sued millions and millions of dollars. All these companies care about money. They're not going to do anything that's going to cost them to lose money. It's not going to happen. Now, let's look at what you actually have to do to become a pilot. Now, this is not my expertise, so I went and did my own research, and this is what ChatGPT broke it down. They cite other sources, so you can pause the video as you need it. Talking points always sound good to say, but when you actually break down what's happening and what the assumption is, you quickly realize that you can't make a conclusion based on the talking points. Now that we see what it takes to be a pilot, let's actually look at the DEI initiative and what they're trying to do with that. This is from ChatGPT. This is a full framework of how the airlines are actually implementing DEI and what it actually means. This is what they are doing with DEI. They are not hiring underqualified pilots because there's no such thing as an underqualified pilot, because if you're an underqualified pilot, you don't have the certificate that you have to be a pilot. If you're not in the NBA, you're not underqualified to be in the NBA. You're just not in the NBA. So before you try to speak about something that you could have easily done a quick Google search and proved yourself wrong instead of coming on and getting flamed by your own comment section, just be a little more curious, because I understand these talking points sound good. And that's how Charlie Kirk got most of his people, with these good sounding talking points. And then when you expand and see what the person is actually talking about, you realize there's no conclusion. It was just all assumptions put together. And from those assumptions, an inaccurate conclusion was drawn, because nobody's looking at the context, nobody's looking at the stats, nobody's looking at the actual root cause of what's actually happening and why are they doing it. DEI shouldn't even have to exist. That's a whole different conversation. But next time you have a talking point, make sure it's supported by some type of evidence instead of baseless assumptions.